Now we're going to do the facing. So what is facing? Facing is a cut fabric that you attach to the garment so that you have a good finish on your neckline normally and on the armhole. So the way to do it is it's traced off from your body's pattern. So for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use a waist-shaped bodice block. The first thing that we need to do is we need to close all darts. So we've cut the bodies from until the waist, and then we've hollowed out the darts. So first is you need to close it. So for this one, I attach tape here, and then we're going to close it. So just match it and make sure that there's no dart on the shoulder. Okay, so this is the front pattern. For the back, what you can do is you can also do the same. Hollow it out and then trace the pattern out or transfer the dart, which we'll be learning in the next few weeks. Or simply with the measurement here, measurement of the dart, which is 1 cm, you just need to take it out from the point, from the shoulder point, up until to the same height. So this I will take out from this point, 1 cm out. So the goal is that the shoulder length is equal to the front and the back. So it should be the same length. Once you have it, now you can do the process for facing. So there are two types of facing. The first one that we're going to do is the shaped facing. So the shaped facing would be facing for the neck, which is detached from the shape, the facing for the armhole. So they will be pieces. So there will be a separate piece for the neckline and a separate piece for the armhole. The extended facing or the one-piece facing would be the neckline and the armhole will be just one piece. Very similar to a lining, but it's in a facing form. So let's start off with the shaped facing. The first thing that we need to do is measure 5 centimeters from the neckline and the arm side. So you need to measure around it. So I'll start off with the front pattern. So trace off the neckline, 5 cm. So just go around it, 5 cm. Normally, the facing is done with the sewing allowance on. But for this demonstration, we'll add the sewing allowance after. Okay, so it ends here. Now, we'll do the one for the armhole or the arm side. So trace around 5 cm. So 5 cm all around until you hit the side seam. So that's the front. So again, it's a separate piece. We'll do the back. So since we've transferred the dart, we just need to trace the neckline and the armhole. So again, 5 centimeters around until you hit the shoulder. And then same for the armhole or arm side, 5 centimeters. So now that you've traced the neckline and the armhole, these are the pieces for the shaped facing. So you're going to get the paper, a separate paper. You put your pattern over. You either tape it or pin it, and then you're going to run your tracing wheel over it. Once you're done running your tracing wheel, you're going to cut the pieces. And then after cutting it, then you're going to have 4 pieces for the back and the front pattern. And those will be your shaped facing for your bodies. Okay, before we proceed to cutting, well, let's now do the extended facing. The extended facing is very similar to the shaped facing. We're going to use the exact measurement and even the guidelines that we put in. The only difference is, for the shaped facing, we need to connect it with a curve so that it becomes one unit. I'm going to use a green pen for this. So all we need to do is just connect it. So for this, just make sure that you have a perpendicular line or a squared line here. Use your green pen as well for this. And then connect it to your armhole. So this piece is the front. Same goes for the back. So all you need to do is just connect these pieces. So get your curve and then connect the neckline with the arm side. So the green line is for the extended facing or the one-piece facing. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it over another piece of paper, trace it, and then take out the pieces, and that will become your facing. So let's just assume that this is the traced part. So the way you cut it is you run through the broken line and you cut it away. So let me do the extended facing. So that's one piece. That's the second piece. So these would be your extended facing. Now remember, you need to mark the grain line, and it needs to be perpendicular to your guideline. So your grain line will be here, so that when you attach this to the garment, they have the same grain orientation. And this is your facing. The extended is the green one, the cut one, and the shaped facing would be the pink one.